The Swiss tradition of yodelling has been inscribed on UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage List. The singing style's roots have been traced to the Central Alps, where herders once used the echoing calls to send messages across valleys and summon their flocks. Here to tell us more is Nadja Räss. She is an award-winning Swiss yodeler and a professor of yodelling at the Lucerne School of Music. Nadja, thanks very much for joining us this evening. So, as of a few hours ago, yodelling is now a protected art form on the UNESCO list. How big a moment is this for you and the people of Switzerland?
Hello together. For me, it's like Christmas a little bit earlier. So we are very, very happy that in New Delhi that they decide to put yodel on the list.
Fantastic. And now for most people, myself included, our knowledge of yodelling starts and ends with the sound of music. So talk us through the cultural significance of yodelling to the Swiss people.
Actually, yodeling is a typical style of singing where we use our voice registers. So we have the chest voice, yo-lo-lo-lo-lo, on the head voice, yo-lo-lo-lo-lo. And for Switzerland, we do it very fast, this break between that two registers, yo-lo-lo-lo. This is typical. And not every Swiss people is used to yodel, but I hope in 20 years it will be like that.
I've read a few pieces of analysis today where they've described it as not just a matter of singing itself, it's an art form that's very much intertwined with the backdrop of the Swiss Alps. Is that an accurate description?
Yes, actually, it's connected to the Alps because, as you already said, the echo is a sign of yodeling. We do it also with the echo of the mountains, but we do the yodel not only on the Alps and not only with the animals, we do it also in concert halls, we do it also at family places. So yodel is very common in some regions. It's a heritage where it's very alive also.
So Nadja, tell us about how you personally first got involved in yodelling and how did you eventually become a professor of yodelling?
Actually, I'm involved by my family because my father grew up in eastern part of Switzerland and there the yodel is very common. And so since my childhood, I told to everybody, I will be a yodeler when I grow up. So, and then I studied classical singing, but beside I did the yodel all the time. And now since 7 years, I'm yodel professor at the University of Lucerne. And I'm very happy with that job of my heart.
It would make a fantastic business card, I imagine. I'd also imagine that you mentioned before that Swiss people would be used to hearing yodelling or they would be more exposed to it than most other people. But what reaction have you seen it get in other parts of the world?
About the yodel, I didn't understand the question.
With yodelling, if you were to yodel in front of somebody who hasn't really heard it that often, what sort of reactions have you gotten from them since they're not really exposed to it that much?
Actually, the reactions are all over the world. I yodeled in Japan, I yodeled already in America, and not yet in Australia, but the people are very touched by yodeling. I think it's because we sing with a lot of overtones, and this makes some of people also crying. So it's very good. We can do yodel without any word, so it's kind of language you can understand in Australia as well as in USA.
So tell me, I'm hearing that conservative political parties have been adopting yodelling quite heavily in Switzerland as part of their campaigns and imagery. It's obviously a very traditional part of Swiss identity, but has it gained a bit of a political connotation over the years?
Actually, it was really in a political connection during the Second World War and later after the Second World War. But nowadays it's more open. Of course, I think the right party, they like the yodel really and they use it also at some meetings they have. But nowadays the yodel is also common in left side and it's not that much connected to a political thing. But yes, it's at some places it's still a little bit connected. But you can yodel without any political background.
That's good to know. Will its recognition by UNESCO possibly see more people become involved in it?
I hope so, yes. I hope everybody listen now all these news which are about this UNESCO inscribing, and maybe they join later a yodel choir. I don't know.
So, Professor, to take us out, would you be okay if you were to give us a few bars of yodeling for our audience?
Yes, I would like to do that. I will sing a very happy yodel because today it's a happy day. So I do a fast yodel.
Professor Nadja Räss, for your time and your yodeling, thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye bye.